This is a special year for the under 12s. It's last year as minis. Next year they join the ranks of the junior side playing 15-a-side rugby. For those that don't know, we have an annual competition against Hinckley, and that's their first experience playing 15-a-side. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to go in there, but I sent one of my spies along who told me that they played very, very well against, I believe, about 30 of Hinckley against you lot. Is that about right? So it's a fantastic effort. But this is their last year, and then next year they move into the junior, so it is a special year. So I'm going to hand you over now to Neil and Paddy. Duncan, sorry. I'm going to say you're on the blind side, but you're not.
Thank you very much, Mark. Want some quiet, please? Thank you. Obviously, the Vipers under 12s, obviously for this season. I'd like to start by saying thanks to Paddy and Duncan for helping me out with everything, and certainly thank you to all the parents for getting them up here. It was a disruptive season, especially around Christmas. We lost a lot of time training and playing, and especially with these lot, once around the Goldfish Bowl, and they've forgotten whatever we've done. So, you know, it's not easy when we're losing quite a lot of time. There was a lot of highlights throughout this season. The games against the touring teams, Chipstead and Preston Grasshoppers spring to mind. The way we came back in the second half against the Jimmies was absolutely fantastic. Did help that they removed their overage players. Also, the other highlight for me was the county tournament when we won the plate, beating Lutterworth in the final. With an awesome display, really was good. I think Ben was the leading try scorer in the competition with 1 in the final. But hey, it all counts, and it got us silverware. But then of course there was the 15-a-side game against Hinckley. Although we lost 5-1, we played 4 quarters. I think at half time we're only 1-0 down. So it really was a fantastic game. They all played with such pride, and as Mark said earlier, we actually lost to 2 teams. So you did absolutely brilliant. I mean, the whole evening was fantastic. Hinckley entertained us very well, and a good evening was had by all, that was for sure. It was definitely the highlight of my season, on the pitch and off. Just open the notes. Next season obviously brings new challenges, and we need to try and keep the side together as much as possible for both training and playing. We've got the core of a very good side for next year. We just need to try and get a few more players. Certainly the players that started last season really improved towards the end of the season. We should all be very excited about next season. Full pitch, 15-a-side. I know I'm looking forward to it. The unofficial highlights from last year was certainly Paddy getting injured at training and having to be carried off by Connor. My personal favourite memory was my special relationship with the Syston coaches. I think I am presenting trophies at their trophy night this year. Another highlight was when Duncan forgot his whistle. No, it never happened actually, no. One of my highlights was Ben listening to me at training. Again, I can't remember that happening. In fact, anyone listening to me at training would have been a start. Another highlight for me was when we were playing a game and someone pulled Robin's hair. Even I was scared. I'd just like to end up with saying thanks to all the players. We couldn't have done it without you, that's for sure. Although sometimes I wish we could have. Because you are a pain in the butt, though, I'll tell you. But we wouldn't do without you. It's fantastic. You're a good bunch, and you all get on, and it really is a pleasure to be part of this team. Now to the awards. I'm going to start. We've had quite a lot of deliberation, and I've had the votes from all the players. So R2 for Player of the Season and Most Improved Player of the Season have come from all the players. But I'll start with the Coaches Award. This has been voted by the coaches. We've discussed this. What we've taken into account is obviously the way you play, the effort you've put in, and the fact that you turn up at training, you're always here. So for me, I put it forward, I put it to the others too, and they totally agreed. The Coaches Award for this year goes to Connor Silk. Well done, Connor. Right, now we come to the next one, which is the most improved player, which was voted by the players. He didn't start at the start of the season, but he came in midway through the season, was 100% keen all the time, but in the last game, you'll know who I mean now, in the 15-a-side, he really came into his own. It's Audie Stanger. Well done, Audie. Last but not least is Player of the Season. This is voted by the players, and to be honest, I wouldn't have liked to have done this award, and I think probably all the coaches and parents would say the same, because it really has been a fantastic season this year for players stepping up to the mark and really making an effort. But we've got to bow to the kids, what they want and what they said. So the Player of the Season voted by the team this year is Robin Sadler. Just like to finish by saying, obviously, Robin has been fantastic this year. She's been really good over the last few years. Unfortunately, we lose her this year because she's not allowed to play in the lads' side anymore. I think she's a bit too tough and hard. But the good news is, I understand she's going to Hinkley. I'm really, really pleased. She'll get on fantastic at Hinkley. But like Paddy put in the newsletter, don't forget us. You know where we are. When you're playing for England, you get us all tickets. We'll be there. Okay, but thanks to everyone. Thanks for all the effort you put in.